All making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Brown in for Dick. Atlanta also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kennard comes in for Gay, and it's Westbrook in for Trae Young.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
To the inside, here's Brown, and there's Toronto with another bucket. Here's Westbrook. He's got 13. He's off on the layup. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured teammate.
If you want a t-shirt,
Barnes, he's checked in for Ingram.
Gary Loudon, who's the one? Coming onto the floor for your Raptors.
The Raptors with the lead. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Shoots. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8 points. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Quickly from outside. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
Outside Johnson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Now Barnes. Back to Barrett. From outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. From deep three-point range. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second team.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting the time to rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Now here's Barnes. Count that bucket.
Fighting for his shot. Barnes is well rewarded for his effort.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Hurdle with the block. Daniels against Dick. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Raptors. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Johnson, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. Both free throws good from Barnes. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. 0.5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Rizachet. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Here's Daniels. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points. Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior. Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Dick. Nice jump shot. Dick's got 12.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Back to Rizachet. An easy 2 on the layup. 15 points in the game.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Quickly. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The 11-footer. Rebound Toronto. Hurdle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Walter from outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Daniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's Barnes. And yep, it's good. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And Young gets it to go.
We've seen this before from Young. Once he gets going on offense, there's no let-up in his attack.
And Young with the block.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Now here's Dick. He's got 12. That three's off the mark. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Johnson. Young against Barnes. It counts, and the foul. That one on Barnes.
Well, Young invites the contact. He's so good at finishing through the foul.
Toronto making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Walter from outside. He drops it from range. Walters has got his second basket on the night.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Young from long range. On target from range.
One of the best from deep. Trae Young with the emphatic three.
Pass to Barnes. For three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Risacher. 15 points in the game.
Man, when Risacher gets the rim in his sights, he just explodes to him.
To the wing, right side. Quickly from outside. Offensive rebound. Capella can't get it to go.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Brandon Ingram. Allie, what's the word?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Toronto provided some info for us. He said there is tendonitis in the knee, and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Barnes, it's good.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Young. A rack attack from Young.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Barnes with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Yes, it's good.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Some changes for Toronto. Mobo comes in for Quickly. And it's Brown in for Walter. Atlanta also making some changes. Kennard comes in for Daniels. And it's Westbrook in for Young. Now here's Risacher. 17 points in the game. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Brown. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Risacher. Kennard against Brown. Capella with a block.
Great rim protection from Capella. He does a good job staying in the lane, ready to repel those attacks.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
And the Hawks making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Here's Johnson. Toronto making their last shot.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
For three, Barrett. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Westbrook, the pass to Kennard. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Barrett. Pass to Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Capella, the pass to Barrett, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Hawks trail by 7. When I think about Bruce Brown, the term glue guy comes to mind, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., I think that's right on the money. The way Brown hustles and does a little bit of everything, he can cover for gaps in a rotation. A key cog for that 2023 Nuggets title team.
And so here is Toronto following the score by Atlanta. Brown, that's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Brown's got 16 points.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. It's good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Toronto passing it around. Here's Mobo. Off target from outside. Hawks trail by 5. Throws it up high. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
For 3, Barrett. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Westbrook, the pass to Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Erasing the shot, Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Brown, that's good.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 15. Barnes with the rebound.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Alexander Walker with it, defended by Brown. Unloads from 13, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Left side Barnes, and that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Westbrook. Porzingis has got 17 points. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Toronto out in front, up by 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Hawks trail by 9. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Okongwu out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Risache in at the 3. Young misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's now 29 points for Scotty Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Risache. Barnes against Okongwu. Here's Young. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
and the defense gets bailed out by the miss, he usually converts that and sends it home with some pat.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Shea. Playmaking will be key in his development.
Here's Dick. And the three off target.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Daniels misses. Toronto leading by 11. Capella, the pass to Barnes. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Pass to Shea. Down low. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis, is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Here's Porzingis. Toronto making their last shot. Daniels passes to Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close. Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Hawks trail by 11.
Thank you. Starting off.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Young misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Toronto passing it around. Here's Dick. He buries it from three. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Young finds Daniels. There's the drive. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Now here's Daniels. The putback. Porzingis hammers it back.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
That one falls. And that's now 33 points for Scotty Barnes.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it. And they need more of it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Dick. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Dick, the pass to Capella. The 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Shay's got 4 rebounds now. Daniels outside to the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the shot goes in. Porzingis has got 12 points here in the second half.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter. And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Now here's Daniels. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Grady Dick. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Hawks trail by 13. Young from long range. Buries it from 3. Young's got 47 points.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
Barrett can't hit.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
Here's Quickly. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 22.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Back to Young. The three. Another bucket. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Quickly. Okongwu with the rebound. And it's Daniels with the ball for Atlanta. Here's Rizachet. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Outside Barrett. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Toronto calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, we're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall. Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Raptors lead by 5. And here's Quickly. Shoots over Young. And it's Quickly with a miss.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. And there it is for him.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Timeout called, the Hawks. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Got it.
Rising to the challenge. He's giving them everything he's got.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Daniels passes to Young. Beyond the arc. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Dick finds Barrett. That one drops for him. Barrett's got 16 in the second half.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And there's Barrett on the assist by Poeltl. Barrett's got 10 points in the quarter.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And Atlanta making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Jalen Johnson.
Here's Young. On the wing, Daniels. Misses the 3.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Outside Barnes. Shoots over Johnson, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
Here's Young. Atlanta misses again. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Hawks trail by 8. And stolen by Barrett. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Time running out for the Hawks. Porzingis finds Daniels. To the paint. Shot from inside. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 29 points.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Here's quickly. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Toronto passing it around. The three from Barnes. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Young. And he banks that one home. Young's got 57 points.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
To the wing on the left. Walter from outside. And they get it back. Here's Pirtle. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And the Raptors lead by 8. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. The three is up. Johnson inside. Working on Barnes. Porzingis for 3. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
35 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, got that one up quick.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Hey, you need a bucket? Who are you going to call? They've got Young on speed dial.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. And he adds some cushion to their lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Brown. Rebound, Toronto. Lowry, the pass to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. Lowry outside. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. And so Toronto takes the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.